What's up, you guys? I don't have very good service where I'm at right now, so I'm probably not going to try to do the Bible study or anything. To be honest, I didn't bring my Bible out here. I didn't think that I was going to find the canyon side this easily. I only hiked 2 miles to the edge of, to where I thought was the edge of a cliff, and I found Red Canyon. So I wanted to show you guys how beautiful Red Canyon is, guys. So you can see Red Canyon all through here, and it goes up and around the corner behind me. But you can see how pretty the lake is down in here. I just wanted to show you guys real quick how pretty it is. I really kind of just stopped on the edge of an ATV road and thought, oh, I'll hike to the edge of that cliff over there. Looks like there's a cliff over there, and this is what I found, you guys. I'm in southern Wyoming, Andrea. Sorry, I'm not trying to zoom in and out that fast. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys how pretty this is. This is my last day here. I'm gonna be headed out tomorrow morning. I'm gonna continue north. I'm gonna be manager of a camping company. Imagine that, huh? So I'm really excited about that. So I'm gonna be doing that for like 5 months. I just saw my schedule today. My manager emailed me this week's coming up, or not this week, but next week's coming up schedule. And I think Saturday we're gonna go hiking, and I'm gonna get paid to go hiking, you guys. I I feel so blessed, and I'm so thankful to the Father, you guys, that I'm gonna have this amazing job, and that I get to do seasonal work and travel and get to play in between seasons like this and just hike it out. And I'm really hoping that this is going to be a better job, because usually I just do like housekeeping or maintenance or, you know, front desk or retail or stuff like that. But this job, guys, I'm so excited because it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like camping out, people that want to like learn how to backpack and stuff. And basically you backpack a group of people out to where the crew has already set up like tents. And then once you get the camp set up, then you go get the people that have reserved for their camps. And then you go get them, and then you hike them to their camps. And then, you know, they stay there and whatever, and you attend to their needs while they're camping. And then you pack up and you get everybody home safely. And I don't know, I'm really excited about it because I'm a big backpacker and I'm a big camper, and I love to camp. As you guys know, anybody that knows me knows. Andrea knows. But I just wanted to show you guys this view real quick. I did not know that I was just gonna, I left my Bible in the car. I really did not think that I was just gonna walk to the edge of what I quote unquote thought was the edge of a cliff, and I didn't think it was gonna be like this. So, but I at least thought that I would show you guys how pretty it is. Sorry guys, it's hard to zoom in, and like I try to read the comments and it thinks that I'm zooming in because I'm touching the screen. So sorry about that, sometimes it glitches out. I wanted you guys to see that pretty kind of creamy looking colored mountain right there. Yeah, you know, I wish I had some like high-tech equipment and I could be like Nat Geo Wild or something. I don't know. Would that not be cool, guys? that not be the dream job? Going out, Nat Geo Wild, chicken out, Nat Geo Wild. I don't know, those people are pretty rugged. A lot more rugged than I could be. So, this canyon actually connects to Red Canyon in Utah. But I'm more on the northern part of Red Canyon. I'm not in Utah, I'm in Wyoming. But anyway, I was gonna say one more thing before I end this. I wanted people to check out, Ian was so nice to share with me. There's a lady on there. You have to go to my subscriptions. I don't know exactly how to link stuff up on the descriptions. If you just go to my subscriptions, her name is Victoria. I just subscribed to her today, and her video is called "What Are You Gonna Do When the Evil One Comes?" And the way that she explained it, I was like, wow, because it's a really good question, guys. It's a really good question. And she was talking about how, you know, the mark of the beast, and how we're not going to be able to buy or sell without it, and people that have babies crying for milk, and how desperate people are going to be, and I thought that's a really good question to ask. You know, what are you going to do when the evil one comes? Because we're going to really get persecuted hard. Anybody who believes. And yeah, it's going to get rough, you guys. And she explains it so good. She explains it so good in her video called "What Are You Going to Do When the Evil One Comes?" And she also talks about how in Revelation, how there's a time in between chapter 13 and chapter 19 of how we're going to have to endure as believers. And I'm totally with her on that. When I read Revelation, that's what I get. I don't get a pre-trib, you guys. I'm not getting a pre-trib out of reading Revelation. I'm just not. And for me to try to sugarcoat it to make people feel better, you know what I mean? Like, and people will say, well, why would God let his people go through such hard times? I don't know. I don't know why he would let. I mean, you know, I could only wish and hope that there's a pre-trib. I don't want to say that. Trust me, guys. I don't want to sit here and say that there's not a pre-trib. You think I want to go through that stuff that's in chapter 13 through 19? And before then, I'm doing chapter 9 now. Chapter 8's pretty rough, guys, too. I ain't even in 13 yet of drawing it and writing it out and everything and studying it really good. But the first 2 times that I studied it, I'm not getting no pre-trib rap, guys. No pre-trib rap. Not getting that out of my studies when it comes to Revelation. I'm sorry. I really do wish that I could tell you guys that. I really do. But she explains it so good. Her name's Victoria. She's a black woman. I love black women. Black women believers are so awesome. I used to tell my mom, I said, when I was young, you know, I was talking to her about angels and stuff. My mom was telling me about her angels and whatever, just little, you know, little cute little stories, you know, daughter-mom kind of conversation. And, but I was telling her, and she was telling me that if we could ever imagine what our angels look like, they had to be a black women or black men, because they are so passionate when it comes to their faith and their belief and you know, I mean, I think tribulation is to get people to wake up, you know, but I don't know why, you know, I really don't know why he doesn't rapture his people, you know, believers out before tribulation. You know, so child of God, if you know, then you tell me what chapter, or tell me tell me why, because I mean, I'm not on here to. I mean, I'm on here to tell you what I'm reading out of the Word, and you know, my opinion. I don't. What I'm getting out of the Word is there's no pre-trib rapture. That's all I know, and we're gonna have to overcome. You know, I mean, maybe it's a test. Maybe it's a test to see who's gonna truly proclaim and not take the mark of the beast. Because Victoria explains it really good too about how people are going to be so desperate and how their babies are going to be crying for milk and formula, and even believers are just going to fold. They're just going to fold, you guys. Especially the ones that just go to church, you know, every Sunday, and they don't really, you know, read their Bible. Their Bible's just sitting on the thing, and I mean, I don't know. I mean, what would you do? What are you gonna do when somebody has a gun to your daughter's head, and you have to choose? You have to choose. Okay, well, I guess you're not gonna tell me. I'll read a little more in it. I've been reading it. Like I said, I've been drawing it and stuff this third time that I went through it. So maybe I'll get a little more on why he's gonna have, you know, the believers go through tribulation. The only thing I can think of right now, and that's just my opinion, is that it's a test. It's a test to see who's gonna hold the faith, who's gonna fight the good fight. Who's not going to take the mark of the beast. I mean, because, man, the way she described it was so real, man. It was so passionate and real and bold about, like, you know, soldiers coming in and putting guns to your family's head and saying you either go and get the mark, and I'm telling you it's going to be some kind of digital currency, like that. I don't know if it's going to be Bitcoin, but it's going to be some kind of digital currency like that, and people, you know, nobody's going to be able to buy or sell without it, you know. And you know, I don't know exactly how exactly the mark's going to unfold. That's just my opinion. I think it's going to be a digital currency, a currency of some sort that they're going to put in your hand. But that's just my opinion. And you either switch over to that, or you don't buy, or you don't get food. And it's going to get to the point where people that are, you know, gardening out in their places and stuff, I mean, how are you going to pay your mortgage? How are you going to pay for your land? How are you going to pay for water? How are you going to pay for electricity, you know, without the mark? And people are going to get desperate. Yeah, but when it talks about the believers getting caught up, that's like in chapter 19. There's a lot that goes on before he catches us into the clouds. And it also doesn't say how long we're going to be up in the clouds with him. It doesn't say heaven, it says clouds. And a lot of tribulation happens before that. I'm not saying there's not a rapture. I'm saying there's not a pre-trib rapture. I don't think he'll let us go through anything past chapter 19 in Revelation. But most everything before, we're going to have to go through. We're going to have to overcome, guys. It says that. We're going to have to overcome. I'm telling you guys, there is not a pre-trib rapture. I'm sorry. I really wish that there was. Hi, Jeffrey. The mark will be forced. And don't be surprised if soldiers don't come busting down your door eventually and putting you to gunpoint. You either take the mark or You know what I mean? And we're going to be running and hiding eventually. That's what I'm going to do. Because they're going to, I mean, if you have a house or whatever, they're going to come and it doesn't matter if you get a, I mean, you know, you can not be worried about it. I mean, I'm not saying don't live your life now. I mean, enjoy what you got left, yeah, but I mean, regardless, I would not be surprised if this generation does not go through tribulation and sees the return of Jesus Christ Yahushua. I would not be surprised. I'm just going to leave it at that. You know, and a lot of what I'm saying is my personal opinions. But I've also got these opinions from reading Revelation and from the Word. I'm not just nimbly-bimbly just saying these things. But I know even though I've read the Bible, Revelation 3 times, I still always get more information out of reading the Bible, even if I've already read it once. So, you know, maybe I'll find out more. There's always more to be found out. The more you read the Bible, the more you're gonna... Oh my God, you guys, a bird just flew by so fast, so close to me, it scared me. Whoa, that was so close. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this and see if you guys could hear that bird that just flew right. I'm telling you, he was so close, he could have snatched the hat off of my head, you guys. Whoa. But check out how cool and red these rocks are. Yeah, one of the pastors that I listen to, his name's Pastor Greg Locke. I mean, I know he's got a lot of controversy and stuff, but one of the sayings that he says is, just read your Bible and read the newspaper at the same time, and it's pretty close. Something like that. He says it so much better. I can't remember exactly the way he says it, but it's something like that. Just put the newspaper and the Bible right next to each other, and things are unfolding. So, I hope everybody's having a good evening. I didn't know that I was just going to come to the edge of this rock and find this beautiful canyon. But I hope you guys are having a good evening. This will probably be one of my last videos. Well, I don't know if it'll be one of my last videos, but won't be one of my last videos, but it'll be close to one of my last videos before I start work. And when I start work, I won't be having very many videos. But I don't know, since I'm working for this camping company, I might be able to do more videos than I think. I don't know, so we'll have to see, but alright, well, you guys have a good evening. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this beautiful view and eat my sandwich before I head back, and so thanks everybody for coming in. Much love. Love and peace.